Good evening, good evening. I hope everyone is doing great. Yeah, I think everyone is doing great. Let me see. Yeah, let me see if maybe everything is fine on the other sides. See. I hope everyone is doing great, guys. I hope everyone is doing great. So we'll just go through the market that, guys, hey, things are not going very well. Things are not going very well in the stock market. You can see there things are red. So that shows that, yeah, the market is actually bleeding. So let me know if maybe... quality wise, let's see. Quality wise, okay. No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. So let's go on the markets. Let's go on the markets and see what's really happening. Because the market is actually crashing, guys. You can see that we have Dow Jones. Come on. We have Dow Jones, which is US30. Already it shows us that it's been going down. S&P 500, Nasdaq, they are going down, guys. But it seems like something is changing. It seems like maybe the market is trying to recover quite slower. When we check the charts, let's go on the charts. I think maybe here everything is fine. I just wanted to show you that a chart that it's not only Nasdaq that it's actually selling. Almost everything is quite selling. Let me know on the comment section if you can hear everything quite clear. So let's start with dollar index. I will just go on a daily time frame because this charts, guys, or the markets is creating some crazy moves. So this shows us that the dollar is losing the momentum already. So since NFP, we know that NFP it was quite negative, and all these sells actually it's because it's like there is a possibility of a recession. Recession means slow down in the economy, and once there is slowdown, it means everything becomes quite slower. Sales are going down, people are losing some jobs, so that creates panic. And when that creates panic, it actually means that people who are buying stocks, they will take out their money. Maybe they will buy government bonds. You see, so that makes the market to be weaker. On the comment section, let me know. Let me know if maybe everything is fine on your side. If you can hear me clearly, let me know. Let me know. It's a bit late, guys. I know I did not really tell you earlier. I know I did not really tell you earlier that we will be going on our live session. But with the structure that I see here, it's quite straightforward that, yes, we are coming from a proper uptrend structure. The market was actually going higher before we get that breakout. So I thought maybe this area was going to be a very nice area for the market to respect, but nope, the market is breaking out of that. So which means around this level, around 100.500, around this area, maybe the market will end up reaching that zone before we see a nice push to the upside. That's what we see at the moment. We don't really have any structure that we can call a support area. We don't have anything here. Or maybe we can say where the market is, it's a very nice structure to say, you know what, there is a possibility for a nice reversal before we see another sell continuing going down. You see, that is possible. Rick FX, how are you, man? I hope you're doing great. I hope you are doing great. So on the dollar index, that is actually what it's happening. So we can actually go on gold, because gold is also been acting weird, guys. It's been acting weird. So on gold, we can easily see that no, man, this thing has been actually showing us that it wanted to go higher, but lately the market started to actually give us those sell vibes, and you can see it's trying to recover. So yesterday the market was not yesterday, sorry. Last week the market even reached this level here, but we can easily see that the market did reverse. So here it shows us that it seems like gold, it's about to recover, but with this type of a move there, the market, it's actually going crazy. The market is not going very nice, so anything can actually happen. Let's see this on a little bit smaller time frame. I just want to have a very nice clean structure. So this is what we have at the moment. So with this type of a sell or meltdown, I'm expecting a proper reversal, regardless of a breakout here, regardless of maybe the market will be going with that downtrend. I'm expecting a very nice reversal before maybe we get a proper reversal. Remember, we have tensions in the Middle East, and that might actually make gold to actually go even higher. That is possible. We know about that. You see that? So I'm expecting to see gold reversing aggressively, but it's not only gold, guys. We also have US30, which it was also selling. US30 has been melting also. So let's go here and see firstly on a daily time frame, because the market has been selling, guys. The market has been actually melting. So on a daily time frame, the market shows us that, you know what, the last time when the market was here, the last time once the market reached this area, it was June. Yeah, it's June. So not really that far, but it's more than actually a month. Let's say it's 2 months. But the market just reached that within 1 to 3 days. There is a serious meltdown. So earlier I thought maybe the market was going to respect this level here on US30, but the market did not. The market broke out. So I thought maybe we were going to have a proper reversal, but now it's like it's where it's one. Now I see this reversal very aggressively. I think we can go maybe on a smaller time frame. Maybe that can actually give us something. Let's see on a 4 hours time frame. Seems like the market is just reversing. Yes, the market is trying to reverse here. So this was our previous pending order. So this area, it doesn't really matter. We're no longer going to count that. Why? Because it shows us that the market actually reached this level there. You see that? And the market seems to be respecting that zone. So if the market is going to respect this zone, it means that actually we're supposed to have a buy from that level. Yes, what we know is the market might just consolidate around or play around, but at the end of the day, we know very well that one way or another, the market has to recover. We know very well that even though the market is crashing or something, we don't really have like pandemic. The market doesn't really have to panic like this just because of interest rates, especially when there is a good sign that they will cut the rates. You see, especially when there is enough chances or sign that the rates are just going to go down. So I don't see the reason why maybe the market won't be going up. Yes, we know very well that maybe AI stuff, because companies were releasing their earnings last week. Things were not looking nice. It showed that those companies did not really gain much from those AI or the AI investment. So that shows us that, you know what, we understand that maybe AI did not really perform very well and stuff, but that won't just create these crazy moves. And I think we have the earnings, Nvidia earnings month end. So that is going to be also great. So if you're doing great, my brother, that's good. That's good. How is trading, man? Because on our side, things were not really nice. The market has been crashing on us because we've been expecting to see some bullish moves. So now let's check Nasdaq. Let's check Nasdaq. What's happening on Nasdaq? I'm worried about gold, guys. I think we need to have something on gold. Let's check gold before we go on Nasdaq. I think gold will be recovering. Whoa, you see this? Gold, it's seriously recovering, and I don't know why it was going down like that. So I think it's something that we can actually scalp going up. So I think from this area, I don't think maybe we're gonna have we're gonna see anything important here, because the market reached this level here. I think yes, there is a chance for the market to reach that higher level again. I think we're gonna see a very proper reversal from gold. I think a nice scalping, buy scalping here, or we can say scalp gold on a buy side, because we expect the market to go higher. That can be a very good thing, you see, because at the moment, if you can check nicely, at the moment we actually expecting to see a nice recovery. Just look, it's flying, guys. It's flying. It's going up. It's going higher and higher. So I'm expecting a very nice buy there. So I'm not saying that go there without applying your risk management. Go there, try to scalp. I don't think the market will be respecting any of that. But if you feel like maybe it's gonna respect that, it's better to stay out of the market and see what's and see other chances, see other opportunities on other structures. So, Blessing, how are you, man? I hope you're doing great. I hope you are doing great. So, yeah, let me check Euro USD for you. I'm also on some trades, guys. That's why I'm trying to check my other device. So, let's see. I'm trying to check some device here so that we can just both eat. We can eat together. I've been lazy, guys. I've been lazy these days. As I get busy, I become lazy. So let's check Euro USD. Or before we go on Euro USD, let's firstly go on Nasdaq and see what's really happening. So yeah, on Nasdaq, you can see that the market already is trying to recover. I think this is quite obvious. Let's see. On Nasdaq, if we can clear, let me just clear everything, guys. We've been throwing these things for quite some time. So we can easily see that, you know what, we are coming from this nice bullish move. This was a very nice, you can see that. And here, so since Friday, then the market started to break out. But if we check nicely, this area is around this. If we check nicely, it's this zone. So it's not really surprising when we see the market trying to go to the upside. And already in the group, we already have a very nice buy pending order. I hope my people maybe are eating. Please don't fight the market. If we go on a daily time frame like this, you can see that if maybe we have a nice bar, a nice support area, we might have something like that. I don't know if maybe I'm forcing that or maybe it's just there. You see that? If maybe we try to draw that, I think you can see that, no, man, we have something. We have something. Let me use dot 2 pixel, 2 pixel. So you can see that, no, man, I think this area is not really different from these other zones. So maybe the question will be, is it late to look for a buy? No, I don't think it's late, but I don't really expect the market to move like the way it did earlier or maybe on Friday. The market might just maybe try to move like that. But at the end of the day, the market will be going higher, especially when we know that they're going to cut the rates. I hope that makes sense. Especially when we know that they want to cut the rate. So on a 4 hours time frame, let's go. I think this might be a very nice area for us to look for those buy positions, because just look at this. So a nice long term, or we can call it a swing. We can have a swing trade, guys. We already had a trade around this area, so which means we are eating. So something like that actually can work very nice. Even if you get in here but make sure that you don't really fight the market. Use a proper stop loss. Use a reasonable lot size. Don't fight the market. The problem is when you go all in and thinking like there is no tomorrow, you might lose and the market keeps continuing going even higher. You see, so along the way, I'm expecting to see the market going up, something like that. Don't expect this meltdown there. You see, yeah, it's possible that the market can do that, but don't expect that so that you can trade peacefully. Don't rush the market. So on Euro USD, yeah, Euro USD, what's happening? So I think I need to show you this on a bigger time frame structure. Yeah, you can see this. So this is what we have currently. This is what we have currently. You can easily see that, yeah, we are coming from a very proper downtrend structure. So now we see a breakout. This breakout, obviously, we welcome that because it's a new trend. So which means now we're no longer on that downtrend. We expect the market to do what? To continue going higher. So on my side, I'm expecting to have a nice buy. I think I'll have to send this. I don't know if I sent this or not. So this might be a very nice bullish move for us because we expect the dollar to be weaker. As already it's weak. So as we expect them to cut the rate, so this will just fuel this move of this will just fuel the move actually of this bullish momentum. Mr. B, how are you, man? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing great. So let's see. This is what we have. I think the market might come back and I think the market might actually try to bounce back around this as a sort of a retest. So what I can do is I'd rather wait maybe for the market to touch this area and I can have a nice buy as low as that area around this level, or maybe once the market breaks this level. So I think we don't really need to jump on that immediately. So yes, I will check on that. I will check on that. Let me see. This will be the area. And even that will be our zone. So now we can just have a nice notification. Once the market gets out of that, we can look for a buy. We actually have to look for a buy around this level or once the market breaks out of this area, because that might start to be our next resistance. So we have to buy above that or a little bit below here. I think that makes sense. Placing, I hope maybe you understood that. So yes, I'm actually bullish on Euro USD, but we just need to get on the right zone. We don't just really need to just jump in, because the market can just retest, and if it retests while you already entered, hey, you might pay the price of that reversal before you even go into profit. So let's wait for the market to reach these levels before we jump in. So Euro JPY and JPYX. Okay, JPY index. Let me check that. Let me check that. Euro JPY, and I never checked JPY index. Whoa. It seems like, guys, I understand that the market has been selling, but what I know is whether the market was selling, you see this type of meltdown, the market can still go higher and start to go down very nicely. But this here, this is like crazy. JPY, it's quite strong. So this is what we have on JPY. Yes, we were on a very nice bullish move. And the lowest area that I think maybe the market will actually try to touch, I think the market already touched this area. You see that? I think the market did touch that. So this is the area where I think the market is touching. Already we see a nice touch. And I think from this, we might start to see a nice swing trade going higher. We can have a very nice buy from these levels. I hope you see that. Yes, BOJ increased the interest, and it found out that the time they increased the interest rates, Europe or Euro already they did cut their rates. So it makes Europe to be quite weaker. You see. So it make it, I think it was on Thursday, last week Thursday, where they did cut their rates. So it makes other pairs to look weak because they increase the rates while the other countries are cutting their rates. So on 4 hours time frame, this structure is quite massive. So you can see the overall structure here coming from top there. So yeah, this is a very nice reversal. I think I understand that we are still on that downtrend structure, but a nice buy can work very nice. If you can go with the smallest lot size there and forget about the reversals and the drawdowns just because it's a smaller lot size, I don't think you will regret buying a Euro JPY. I think it might pay very well because I think it's going to go higher. On 4 hours is not really nice, it's not really clean, but on a daily time frame, because the structures on this, it's like way too big. So on a daily time frame, it can work very nice. I think the market might create something like this and try to go higher. Maybe around this level, you can be quite careful because the market might reverse. But at the moment, I'm sure that the market might thrive. But don't just go there without any proper information. Don't just jump in without checking your strategies, without checking your analysis or stuff, because you might lose. So it is. You can see this. Nasdaq is flying. JPY. You can let me know, guys, which pairs do you want me to check? I will go straight and try to check them. JPY index. I think JPY index, it's enjoying. It's the only pair that it's like enjoying everything. Let's see. JPY. I don't know if it's JPYX. Okay. JPYX. Let me just leave it like that. Index. JPY currency index. This is what I want. That is what I want. So I never did. Whoa, this thing is flying, eh? So I never checked this one before, but let's do it, guys. Let's do it. So, but we can see that for quite some time, JPY has been selling their interest rates. They've been like quite low. So now they increasing their interest rates. So now the value of their currency is starting to go higher. So it makes sense. This was just a nice trend, and for quite some time, I think maybe for more than 3 years now, from 20, not only from 20, I think, yeah, the last time they increased their rates, I think it was 2016. So it's quite long. So we can see that we are coming from this nice downtrend structure there. So this to me, I think it's a very nice structure. We are coming from a very nice downtrend structure. I hope I'm showing you the right thing that you requested me to check. So this shows us that we are no longer on that downtrend structure. The market just broke out. So let's do double lines so that we can touch enough candlesticks. So we have something like that. Yeah, I think from here, this might be a continuation of that bullish move on other pairs. On a bearish move, because JPY is getting stronger. But don't expect it to move straight up like that. I'm expecting it to move nicely, quite slower. But this is because maybe you might think maybe this move is quite smaller. It's not, because I did zoom nicely. So you can see that, yeah, it's a proper, quite aggressive move. Whoa. Maybe they might even start drawing their trend from here. That is fine. We all see the same thing. So I am expecting, whoa, this is a proper move. But with this type of a move, I understand that maybe that bullish move might continue, but maybe a nice retest might happen before we have a nice proper buy. Oh, I'm using double lines. Let me just, while I'm explaining that, I'm using double lines. Please, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So I'm using, Nasdaq it's reversing. So I'm using double lines because these zones here, you see this, if maybe I want to draw like a line there, it's because the market won't just respect only this one line. You see, the market moves with zones. So sometimes the market might reach this area, sometimes reach that, but you might find that this is just the same zone. You see, so I draw that so that I don't really have a confusion of a breakout or something like that. So, but I think it's something that we don't really take it for. I think we take this for granted because mostly when we draw our supports or resistant area horizontally, we use a thick rectangle like that. That is a support, right? But why, when we draw a support like diagonal support like this, why do we have to maybe use one line? It doesn't really make sense. So that is a zone because sometimes the market might go in, sometimes it might touch there, but it doesn't really mean that it's not the same level. It's just the same level, but the market won't move that perfect. I hope that makes sense. Can I buy Nasdaq? I think yes, but there will be some sort of reversals along the way. I think we will have some sort of reversals here and there. I don't expect it to move straight up. Yes, I think even on 1 hour, this is not really far from the support area. So yeah, I think we can have a proper buy. Let's see. It's showing on 30 minutes. I don't really use 30 minutes. So let's see. Yeah, 30 minutes and 1 hour to me is just the same. So on my side, I was having this area. That area, the market was struggling to break out of that. So now the market broke out of that. So I think this thing is big. So I think we can actually have a nice buy from that level. If maybe you did not really get the market at the lowest area, then we can go up like that. So this actually, even if you maybe are not used to swing trades or holding trades longer, but I think this might be maybe a good opportunity that everyone can try to take. Don't fight the market, but try to hold this maybe, let's say, until Friday. Let's just wait and see. But for you to have confidence, once the market gets in your profits, try to reduce your stop loss and try to lock. Sometimes, unfortunately, the market might come back and touch your trailing stops, but there is a possibility that the market might not even come here for quite long. And what if it continues going higher? I hope that makes sense. You see. So, yeah, I'm expecting to see a nice continuation of that buy. I see double pattern. Or double pattern, like double bottom, or something we'll call this YW. Yeah, that I see that double bottom. Yeah, that is what I also see, but mostly I don't really use that. I just follow like simple support resistant diagonal structures, breakouts, all that, you see. But most likely we still get the same structures. So yeah, I'm expecting a very proper buy here, but be extra careful here because the market will be doing some crazy moves. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and You can smash that like. There's nothing wrong smashing that like. Yeah, so let's see. Trying to see if maybe my things are moving nice. Yeah, it's been a very tough week, guys. The way the market has been reversing here and there, yeah, it's like seriously been very bad. We can't lie. Sometimes we get things wrong, or sometimes we will be one way or another. We will be on the wrong side of the market, and that's what's happened. We were buying, we were in a smaller profits. Jiggy, the market is melting, and then we repeat. Then the market kept. Whoa, this thing. Yeah, the market is actually flying, guys. The market is trying to reverse and. Yeah, but the only mistake that you can do here is to opening with 10 multiple positions. That will lead you to a very bigger loss, because once the market reverses, that might be a quite big of a drawdown on your account, and you might lose. And once you lose, then the market continues to go higher. But that's how the market moves. The market has to go down, up, and maybe if you bought around this area, the market might reverse before going up. So once the market reverses with you, make sure that you are safe, you're not over risking, you're not doing something crazy, because yeah, we need to eat, but we also need to reserve our account, guys. Losing is not really very nice, but yeah, you can't avoid that. Just make sure that when you lose, minimize your losses. Have clear targets. Don't just have some crazy big targets. It's good to have big targets, but can you have reasonable reachable targets that you can have every day, you see, and that can actually help. So let's see. I wanted to see German 40. German 40. I think the market is trying to reverse, guys. So I think the market is trying to reverse, even though the market might not. This is what I've seen before. Sometimes the market might create this type of a move or this type of a reversal. Maybe reach this area, tries to go down and stuff. And that's part of the market. Mostly the market won't just go straight up. I know we're talking about recovering, but I don't really see it going through that without any smaller reversal. So we are going to get those reversals along the way. I think that's just part of the of the market. That's how the market moves. So New Zealand, I'm expecting New Zealand to go up. I'm expecting to see New Zealand going up. So I thought someone said check New Zealand. Okay, so I'll check that for him. Let's see. I will check that for him. Guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Like, share with your friends. So on a daily time frame, this is what we have on New Zealand. I did not really send this because I think I also sent some signal on Gbpusd, so they are quite correlating. So yeah, this is what we have. We have nice touch, 2 touches there or 3 or whatever, because this is daily. Another touch is there. So to me, we can easily see that 1, 2, 3. No, even if you don't really see, I think that it's quite obvious. I'm expecting to see a nice push to the upside from there, and that's actually what's happening. But just because the market moved away from my support area here, what you can do is just go there by trying to scalp, because where the market is, the market can easily reverse. You see, if the market okay, if you are in a buy, that's good. So if maybe you buy around this area, I think be extra careful, because we might have smaller reversals. But at the end of the day, I still see a very nice push to the upside. I think the market can reach this level easy, but even though I'm saying easy, I think we will have some ups and downs going further, not straight up. So yeah, you should be patient. Patient is not really easy, guys, especially when we need money. It's not really easy. So we end up cutting corners. And the worst thing is we know the rules, but we still cut corners, and they come back and bite us because you will always know where you did the mistake. You see? So I'm expecting something like that to happen. I hope that makes sense. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button. You can share the channel with your friends. So which pair do you want me to check, guys? Which pair do you want me to check? So while we are still talking about which pair, I will try to go on gold and see what's really happening. I will go on a 1 hour time frame, try to see what's really happening. So yeah, this is what we have. So yeah, I see gold, it's trying to reverse a little bit there. And this area, just to make sure everyone understand, it's where the market actually broke out. So yes, there is a chance for the market to respect that. But with that type of a sell, with this type of a sell or meltdown that we had, or this crash that we had, it's easier for the market to do what? To reverse, maybe to reach this area before we have a continuation of a sell. That's why we said better for us to look for scalping at this area. Don't just buy and forget, just scalp it, because there is enough room for the market to go even higher, unless if maybe you're thinking otherwise. But I think this can be a very good scalping trade for those who trade gold. But the overall structure, we can easily see that yes, the market broke out of that uptrend. So we were expecting to see a continuation of a sell, and it seems like the market did not really do that. The market doesn't really want to do that. The market is breaking out again, it's going higher. So if it breaks this area also, it means we will be going to the moon. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So guys, for those who want to be part of the team, if you want to learn, let me know. 4 months, we have 4 months mentorship, and we have yearly signals for $48. So for those who wants to be part of the team, just let me know. So let's see what we can check here. Bitcoin. Oh, this thing has been crashing, but now it's reversing. Things are trying to reverse. Do you see that? Even crypto is reversing. Let's see. Daily. Yeah, you can see that we've been on this nice uptrend for quite some time, guys. For quite some time, and we reached this level where the market has been just consolidating. It's a very bigger structure. I think from Feb or March, the market has been just moving around the same level. Yes, we tried to break out here, but the market failed. Market went up again, but it seems like now the market is like seriously broken out. But the recovery, it's surprising. It's a surprise. It's like seriously surprising. Just look at that, and it is still actually going even higher. So once the market goes up again, it means we'll be back on that uptrend again. So which means we will be looking for that buy. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Any pair that you want me to check, guys? Which pairs do you want me to check? Which pairs do you want me to check? Let's see. Yeah, we can see that Nasdaq is going up and down, so that's good. We had our trades around that level, so that's really good. So US30, whoa, US30 is also going higher. That's very good. That's very good. So I hope everyone is eating high. Hello, Mr. B. How are you, man? So yeah, US30 actually reached this level of a support area, and we can easily see that now it's reversing. So let's expect a nice push to the upside. I think we did have a nice pending order around this area, but the market reversed. But where we are now, we don't really have to fight the market. I think the market slowly will be trying to go even higher, and that is good. I think throughout the week, the market will be trying to recover. And we had service PMI, which was not really bad. That's good for the economy, because this sell off is because we expecting maybe, let's say, recession, because once the market sells like that, so when things are going back like that, when NFP is weaker like that, it makes the dollar to be weaker, and that if it becomes weaker like that, sorry, it's a long day, guys. We don't sleep. I did wake up early because I had some positions on Nasdaq. The time it was a little bit higher, but whoa, the market actually did melt. So S&P 500 did not really melt the same as Nasdaq. We're expecting it to reach around this level, but yeah, it did not really reach that zone. But now we can see that it's trying to reverse again. This can also be a very nice buy. I also saw US oil doing some crazy moves. Oh, why do I think euro will go to 171? Let me go there. Let me go there. Because on USD JPY, not USD. On Euro JPY, I'm expecting the market to reach that level. Not exactly that level, but I can say where the market did get a nice breakout. I think the market broke out around this level, maybe 170, I guess. So it's actually where the market broke out. Mostly when the market breaks out, it tends to go back and try to create a retest. And we did not really see that. So there is a possibility for the market to reach that level. Mostly the market will end up respecting that and before continuing with that trend again. But on the stage, we did not really see that. So the overall reasoning, I can say, yeah, we are still on a very fresh buy. We can still buy because we expect the market to reach this level. Yes, there is a chance for the market to even go beyond that, but just because the market did not really come back, retest that level, there is a chance that the market can do that. Or maybe the market will create something. Around this level, I can see also there was some structures that the market maybe might come and respect. You see. Besides, actually, if you check this nicely, since we had a breakout on Euro JPY, we never had a proper structure that we can call a support or a resistance. The only one that we have, it's there on top. See that? And the other one that we had, it was this area that we had for quite long. And the market did go closer to that and touch that. And now once the market bounces back, we will be expecting the market to respect a proper structure. And where is our proper structure? Around these levels. Where the market broke out, maybe around this area. So it's not going to be a solid structure that we can say, no, the market has to reach that. No, we just estimating that around, it's just a probability. There is a chance for the market to reach that. I hope maybe that makes sense. I hope maybe that makes sense. So let's see the other ones. US30, they said US30 is flying, but it's going up and down. Nasdaq, we can see it was under 2%, trying to reverse, but at the end of the day, I think at the end of the day, we will see the market continuing. AUD, let's check your AUD USD. Not really surprising. Okay, thanks, Mr. D. So Let's see. Let's see. Whoa. CAD JPY. This is also a very proper sell. If you can check that on a daily time frame, we had this block there, that zone. And if we check that block, it's just the same as this area. If we go further, the market actually did break out of that. But I think we are going to use this area as our potential support. You see, so I'm expecting the market to do what? To continue going higher, unless if maybe the market breaks out of this area, we can continue selling. But beside that, if the market goes up, we'll have to find some reasonable structures that we can use as a potential resistance. Because where we are now, this type of a structure is not really some structures that we get, like it's not some everyday structures. It's a proper meltdown. That's why we can just call that a crash. The market was just crashing. You see. So yeah, let's see on Nasdaq, because we have trades here. We have trades. Yeah, sorry, I'm tired, guys. Even the coffee is not caffeine. Even the coffee is not doing its job. So yeah, on Nasdaq we reached that support. So now I'm just expecting to see some very nice reversal. Guys, don't really miss this nice move here. I think this is just an obvious move, even though you don't really understand trading or you don't really know what you're doing. I'm telling you, this is a move that we're supposed to take advantage of. It's those moves that you just buy. 3 hours later, the market will be here or somewhere. But I can say these are the areas where you buy, you just buy and forget. For a week or two, just look, if you did buy around this area, that area that I'm talking about, it was like April. Then the market reached this area around July. So that is like serious 2 months different there. So even here, and the market took another like 3 months to come back, 3 months to come back around that level. So there is a chance that the market can still bounce back. And for the market to come back there, it might be maybe 4th month or whatever. So which means once you can buy here, you can just relax, just enjoy making money. Just try to hold a little bit. I hope that makes sense. So any questions, guys? Any pairs that you want me to check? Any pairs that you want me to check? I will be going straight to them, trying to check that. Any pairs that you want me to check? So we can see that on Nasdaq, it's just obvious. We just need to eat. I'm doing these notifications there so that I can just keep looking. When I reach there, I keep looking, I get the notification. So because I don't really have to watch my trades like non-stop, so I have to just relax, guys. We have to relax one way or another. We need to relax and eat. We have to relax and eat. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So that is what we have at the moment. But what I can say is let's not actually over risk. So yeah, I think, guys, slowly I will be trying to come back on our live session. I don't really promise much, but I think slowly we will be trying. I will be trying to go back or on our live sessions, trying to catch up. Any updates that we can have, we can try to catch up here and there and see what's really happening. Yeah, I think the market, even tomorrow, I think the market will be trying actually to I think the market will be trying to recover. So what a lot size will I use for Nasdaq? So that question, a lot size, it's we can say, to explain lot size, it's like your pockets. We can say your budget or your pockets. If I have 500 rand, I will buy things that are that 500 can afford, right? If I have 1,000, I will buy stuff that 1,000 can afford. So, which means if maybe you have 500 rands or dollars, the lot size won't be the same as someone who is using like 50,000 or 100,000 or maybe 200, you see. So it will depend. It's something that is not one size fits all. It's something that depends on a specific person. Yes, we might be trading the same in Nasdaq, but even our brokers, they don't really trade at this markets the same. Some, their 0.01 is just the same as one standard lot. You open with 0.01, it just goes crazy. You start from -4, but you just open with 0.01. That's crazy, you see. So, but there's other brokers like EXNESS. If you open with 0.01, that might be cents, and it's not really that much. So it will differ. It will depend on the account size that you have. It will also depend on the broker that you are actually using. And from there, it's where you can plan. Are you over risking? Are you just sacrificing the account? Or maybe you want to keep that account longer. So it will differ. But the best way is try to use as small as possible. Try to use a reasonable lot size so that you can easily come back tomorrow. And if there are opportunities, you can easily take them. Because sometimes, let's say maybe today you don't really trade very well, you might find that maybe tomorrow it was going to be your day, but you no longer have the account. The account is gone. You see. And it happens to everyone. Even if sometimes you can be extra careful. Yes, try to have some solid plan, but sometimes it's difficult. You might, one way or another, you will take some losses here and there. You see. So that is something that you should understand, and it happens. It happens. Not like maybe your problem. It's like it happens to everyone, and from there, it's where you're supposed to learn. Learn to be consistent. Learn to apply risk management. Learn to stay longer in the game. Learn to hold these trades longer. Learn to scale up. Understand why maybe you're supposed to open multiple lot positions, and learn why you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to have some like proper reasons, because if you don't really have proper reasons, hey, you will have some sleepless nights. Hey, when things don't go right, you will just think maybe God doesn't really love you, but maybe it's the lack of something, lack of knowledge. So yeah, I think for today, guys, I tried to push a little bit. I wanted this to be maybe 30 minutes, but I think we took it to 1 hour, almost 1 hour, I guess. So I think maybe even tomorrow, if maybe we have a chance, I think we can go live. But I'm hoping that everyone is gonna smash Nasdaq. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. So this is Kenzo. I will see you on the next one. So hey Kenzo, I took S&P 500 in the morning instead of Nasdaq. I got stopped out. I'm looking for re-entry on Nasdaq. Yes. So something that you can do on Nasdaq is you can try to jump on Nasdaq again, but don't just go all in. Maybe you can have something like this. You can have something like that and get in there. You can use a reasonable size. But what I see here is it's not like we are far from our support area. We are not really far. So if you get in here, yes, the market might seem like it's on the highest. The market might play around, but I think the market will end up going higher. So I think, yeah, it's still a good chance to re-enter. It's still a good chance to re-enter. But if you're entering around this area, what I can say is, let's say maybe you wanted to open with a 0. Come on. 0.6, for example. I'm just giving you an example. If maybe I wanted to do something like that. So what I was going to do here is, instead of opening with this 0.06, I was going to open with 0.02 first. Why? Because I'm not on the support area. I'm not expecting the market just to rush, you see. So once you start to get in that profit, what you can do is you can just re-enter again and have something like this. Maybe you enter around that level. You see, maybe you can say around this area I will have another 0.02. Maybe around this level you have your 0.02. So don't go back and say, I used to use this lot size, let me go back. And no, what if the market start to go against you around that level? So with a smaller lot size, you can easily play around with that. You can try to get out if maybe you see that things are not going in your favor. But if it's a bigger one, it's a problem. Already it's a little bit far from the support. So you can just scale up, open with the 0.0. Then once it gets in a smaller profit, open with another one. Once it goes up, then it's up to you. Now you have a nice 0.6. Yes, the profit might not really be the same as here if maybe you opened with 0.06 from the start, but it's better than just risking everything at once. Because once it reaches this area, you will be confirming that, no man, this thing is going up. I will just keep entering like that than to use a bigger lot size. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. If it makes sense, I think everything is fine, guys. Don't forget to support the channel by subscribing, sharing the link with other people on your platform, so that once we go live, we can have enough people, we can have different ideas, and that we can just push it like that. So anyways, thank you very much. I will see you on the next one. I hope I did answer your questions, guys. I think I did answer your questions very nicely. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye.